Beautiful rising, beautiful rising. So this is the first time that I was trying to do this. It wasn't working. I don't know what happened. Shout out to TikTok Shop for the cheap mics. See how it sounds. Trying to isolate my sound from my son talking. I think I was speaking on parenthood. It turned out to be like a 6 minute long video, and I was going in, so I'm gonna have to redo it. But beautiful thing is my mind is pretty clear, so I can still get it off. Parenthood, dealing with children, under the understanding that your babies will eventually go out into the world and do whatever it is that they want to do, whether you feel like you taught them right or not, whether you feel like you taught them enough or not. Some of these children, they are there, and all these children, they're their own being. And the craziest thing is the fact that we have to respect the fact that we lived our life, we're in our body. Depending on if you learned your lesson or not, that's on you. But your children have their own lessons to learn, and that's what I'm saying. They and sadly enough, they may be stemmed from you, but your children they have their own lessons to learn. They have their own path to go down. It's vital for us to give them the information and the knowledge so they can turn it into wisdom and actually go out in this world and accomplish something, be something. But you realize the amount of parents that are human beings that are deciding not to have kids because of where the world is, where it's going, things like that. Safety, understood. Lack of a solid man that actually take care of him, understood. Understood. What I really had to realize is like I put a lot of the blame on a lot of stuff. I would say I put that blame on myself, so that's what I talk to my child about. But for the sake of the video, I do realize how different of a person I am when I'm associating with their mother, right? And no bashing, it's just I see the differences. Not saying that they're good or bad, I just see them. I can't be more honest about it, but I won't. But I have to realize I take a lot of that blame. Let me make sure I bust my butt to put you in a better situation. But then I have to tell my daughter, do you realize like I can be rich? It doesn't really matter. I could be well off. I could be stable. It doesn't really matter. If you don't want to be a good person, you're not going to be a good person. Like that I'm pretty sure it flew over her head because it's just like, baby, it starts now. Show me that you don't want to be a good person. And I was saying, and I even said this. I was saying, we have to protect our families. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times. We got to protect our families because I can tell when it's like some kind of energy that's interrupting the flow of the family, and it takes a lot of understanding and I've been through this before to even see it and realize it to try to fix it. I understand, but it's like bust your butt and get your children in a better environment. If you got to pull your kids out of that environment, pull your kids out of the environment because I'm telling you, it's going to destroy them and it's going to destroy you watching them destroy themselves because of the situations that you didn't want to take them out of. Listen to what I just said. It's going to destroy you to watch them destroy themselves because of the hard work that you decided not to do to get them into a better situation. You was too busy worrying about a man. You was too busy worrying about a woman. You was too busy worrying about this. You was too busy worrying about that. I get it. Money is important. That was saying, but God ain't never had me lacking. That was I might be a bad listener from time to time, but God ain't never had me lacking when I followed His word. Never. His understanding, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't I don't care to mingle. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? I know a good tribe is necessary, but figure yourself out first. Like stop crying and being up. We can do better, right? To wrap this up, I'll repeat the story that I had said earlier. So hopefully I could say it a little bit faster. I was watching SVU situation. It was this girl. She wasn't white, but she was not from here, from one of the Iceland areas, right? Mom comes out here, try to give her a good life. She's going to school. She in Chicago. This is an episode where they talking about drill rap, right? So we in the shy. They talking about drill. The girl's a little video vixen. I completely forgot that in the first video that I made. She's a video vixen, but she's in school. So it sounds like she might be close to college. Maybe not. Hanging out with the rappers, drug dealers. So that's what I'm saying. So apparently one of the dudes in this other man's crew has a crush on her. She like, oh, I can get that set up. They set the whole thing up. Dude, they run in the dude's spot, shoot him, shoot the little boy that got the crush on the girl. He's in a wheelchair. Shot the security guard. He bleeding out. His gun starts. All right, so the white girl ends up getting shot, and I'm saying she ends up getting left. Like she's like, no, don't leave me. And I'm just like, bruh, in the hospital, they like, it was a crime, whoop whoop. She's not, they don't even know she a part of it. They pick up dude, and dude was like, I don't care if I'm going down, but she going down with me. And that's what I'm saying. So now they trying to get him through her, not realizing she was essayed, abused, all this other stuff. But listen to what I'm saying. She was in the environment so long, she started to like it. She started to like the chaos. The peace was not fun for her. Now, what I realized, from a long time ago, probably until now, is that being bored is like, it's a good thing. I know people don't use the term blessing anymore, but it's being bored is like a privilege. Damn, I lived long enough to be bored, or damn, I'm stable enough to be content and bored and hear birds chirping and no sirens. And the chaos was consuming her mind, and she couldn't even stop it. So even after they convicted dude and got her out of prison, and only probation. She's supposed to get jail time. She got like 4 people murdered, or sorry, she got like 4 people outed. They was trying to convict her. Like she was going to jail. She was going to jail. My thing was, it was like she couldn't even gather herself mentally, because she was in that energy so long. She was in that environment so long. She couldn't even gather herself mentally to pull herself out of it to have a normal life again. She had missed 2 probation hearings or appointments, and Olivia was like, you feel like you should be in jail. And it's like, it's not playing victim, but if you can understand it, it's a lot of trauma in that's going to take a long time to get out of. And this is the same situation that we put in a lot of our kids in. They're surrounded by people that don't want the best for them. They want to do them harm. They have bad energy. They have bad entities attached to them. And I was like, they just sitting here trying to mingle with your kids. And some of our kids, you know what I'm saying? Like I said at the beginning of the video, you don't know what your child is going to turn into. All we can do is do the best that we can and remove our children from the situation. Because even you see it all the time, rich kids, drug addicts, poor kids, some of them slang drugs, some of them are smart, some of them they become doctors, some of them become scientists. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the mental. And I saw a beautiful quote, and I think I had reshared it, but it was just like, just because my physical body is there doesn't mean my mental has to be. And another word that I'll use for that, I'll just say astral projection. You know what I'm saying? Just because my body is here don't mean my mind is. Sometimes my mind be a whole nother place. God is good. If you like anything I said, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Probably my most well thought out video recently, just off of the top of my head of what I've been going through as far as parenting and stuff. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, follow my other channels, Night of Family Guy, Speaking Sports with Spivey, Mion West. Let's run these numbers up. I'm almost at 29K, pushing 30K. Go ahead and give me another comment. I'm saying 28K, almost at 29K. Let's go. I don't even know where it came from. It just blew up. Let's go.